Hello, everyone, and welcome to another live stream. And yeah, my human's mainly just doing a live stream because my human's just bored. My human doesn't know what to do right now. So my human's just live streaming right now. My human most likely won't be live for too long. Oh. But yeah, my human's mainly doing a sequel live stream to last night's live stream, since it got so many views in less than 24 hours. So yeah. And there's some viewers now. Hello, Musa Kamaho. Apologies if the human isn't able to say your account's name right. Musa Kamalo. 17 viewers. And now it's just back to 4. Hello, Roofy Rainbow and Lexo Expo. First live stream in a while when some new people popped into the chat. In case my human forgot, my human probably said it before, but hello, Roofy Rainbow. For the most part, they say it's the land of the free. Which is, quite frankly, why we get so many immigrants here. Especially since the country's made from immigrants. But it's good, I guess. Unless the US enters a war anytime soon, which hopefully that does not happen. Especially because my human does not want to be drafted. That's a first. Someone actually asking what is 9/11. My human will explain it in a simple way. So, you heard about September, I assume you've heard about September 11th, 2001. And you've heard of stuff like Osama bin Laden and stuff like that before. And Al Qaeda, a terrorist group that caused the 9/11. Yeah, they used 4 planes, crashed them into 4 different places in the United States. Even though the main one, there was 4 planes that struck 4 places. One of them hit a field, one hit the Pentagon, and then there's the most infamous ones. The 2 planes that knocked down the Twin Towers. Which that's really just kind of the simple way of explaining it. There's a lot more than just that, but you'd have to look it up. We just call the human, well, the plushies, like myself, we just call the human the human. But what you guys can call the human is basically part of the title of the channel, JP. Yeah, this channel's called the JP Empire for those who don't know. And you guys can call the human as JP, the person who controls us. And the person who runs this channel. The person who's controlling me and holding the phone right now. My human would prefer JP. PJ is JP backwards. Yeah, my human definitely likes JP. Which is why everyone calls my human JP. Or the human. For us plushies. For us plushies, the human. So, for the new people who's watching this stream, what led to you guys finding this channel? For those who are new here. Yeah, my human remembers regarding that. Hello, Justin Retro TV Stuff TV Show channel. My human apologizes for the silence. It's just my humans waiting for more stuff to be said in the chat. Stuff to respond to or whatever. Or waiting for something to say. Or trying to come up with something to say. Normally, my human would be reading comments, but my human hasn't. But this channel hasn't really been seeing really much of comments that are worth responding to. Mainly since none of the latest episodes of the Barney and Clifford Show or any of the movies that my human makes have been getting really any comments. It's mostly just the shorts that are getting the comments, and even then, those comments aren't really comments that are really worth mentioning about on stream. Hello, Evil Jojo. Huh. Well, human. Seems like this live stream's got the most of new people in the chat since who knows how long. Yeah, my human's definitely had some songs stuck in his head in the past. Songs that wouldn't leave. But if it's regarding currently, that would be kind of a no. Probably the probably really most of the songs that come from you guys probably don't know the band, but you guys probably do. Dependent, but it'd be from a band called Ghost. One of the main which is practically the main band that my human tends to listen to, is a band called Ghost. Which, yeah, my human's been listening to the band Ghost since 2018. So, yeah, definitely for quite a while. But yeah, like, the main one that would probably be of currently in a way would be some of the songs from their latest album, Skeleta. Like, Satanized. Some of the lyrics from Satanized, Excelsis, and one of them my human would listen to quite a bit. That my human can't really say the name of it right. And Guiding Lights. Especially since that band has something that most bands don't have. An in-universe story lore, which, if you know anything about the human, my human always gets interested in stuff that has lore and story arcs. Dang, human. Maybe it seems like using me for the live streams are making them a bit more successful than are bringing in more viewers than what you'd normally get, human. Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. But you are a Mr. Puzzles plushie, and the character of the plushie that you are is really, really popular. So, yeah. Especially because, like, Mr. Puzzles is a very popular character on the internet. Like, very, very, very popular. Yeah, whatever, human. If my human's not mistaken, this might have been actually the first live stream to ever get to ever get 3 likes. Like the last one was like even the first live stream to ever get 2 likes. And this one's got 3. Yet again, my human apologizes for the silence. Oh, Mr. Sun, you are so sexy and hot. You are so sexy and hot and beautiful. Really, Simpomo? You're still trying to date the sun? Yes. It's so sexy and beautiful. You guys can't see it, but I'm literally crying right now. I'm literally crying because I'm about to propose to the sun. Mr. Sun, will you marry me? No response, huh? You're not gonna respond to me, Mr. Sun? How could you? We were gonna start a family together, Mr. Sun. We were gonna start a family together. We got a fourth like. We were gonna start a family together, Mr. Sun. Really, simp, Omo? I'm a simp. What was you expecting, human? Hello, Husky Dog 88. Don't mind, for those who missed it, don't mind Simp Omo here. He just tried to propose to marry the sun. Mr. Sun, how could you? How could you not reply to my proposal of marriage? You are sexy, you are beautiful, and I love you. You are not going to shut me out, Mr. Sun. You're too hot, you're sexy, and I love you. To the humans, it's a light bulb. To us plushies, it's the sun. Of course I got it bad. I'm a simp. I'm a simp. Mr. Sun, please, respond to me for once. I love you. I want to marry you. I want to have kids with you. I want to bury your children. Alright, nah. You're going right back over there, Simpomo. Nah. Why? Why? I just wanted to marry the sun. That's probably him right next to Fat Bernie over there. But he's over there. He's somewhere in that plushie pile. Or at least human-wise, he's over there. Canonically, I wonder where. Really, human? that's all you have to say is, and you're just walking away? Just like that? Ooh, fat Barney. Oh yeah, I wonder where. Allseer has them. Fat Barney and Clifford. The Allseer took them. We don't know, and no one knows where he took them to. I know, and they're so beautiful and hot. No, they're not. And we got a fifth like. Seems like this live stream is definitely breaking some sort of record. Most likes. And the last few live streams have been getting more viewers. This live stream is one with the most new people watching one of the live streams from this channel for a while. Oh yeah, my human assumes you guys didn't really see some of the episodes that happened on Fat Barney, but yeah, Fat Barney's story has drastically changed over the last year. Believe it or not, my human still doesn't have him. My human does not have Teen Clifford. Still. But my human is planning to fix that. It's like, the 2019 Clifford plushies, they're not even appearing in thrift stores. Not around here. Well, Clifford's already rare. Very rare to appear in a thrift store. Isn't that the great question that we ask while we get sucked into the grand attractor? Matter to be continued. And plus, even then, Clifford plushies aren't really like one of the ones that'd be on my human's top priority list. Because if you guys have watched any of like the last few seasons, you would really be able to tell what type of character plushies would be the highest priorities right now, of priority. Sonics. Oh yeah. My human will say this now. For Husky Dog 88, in case you didn't see the thing that my human posted the link for you to click on for SMG4 and his community tab. Mainly because it wouldn't let the human post the link in the comments section. So my human had to post the link on the community tab. And it also wouldn't really let my human type it in the description of the previous live stream. So my human just posted it in the community tab. But what human means by the plushies that are like the highest of priorities, it's mainly the game characters in general, like the Sonics, Mario's, Poppy Playtime. Of course, the Poppy Playtime. Wink, wink, a character from Badger Skulls' channel, Amelthea, the most relevant thing ever. My human didn't know that Martha Speaks ever was featured on Reading Rainbow, the book, the books that the series based on. My human didn't know that any of the books appeared in Reading Rainbow. Wait, the Magic School Bus and Arthur both also appeared on Reading Rainbow? Well, my human might will have to check that out. That is whenever my human's not too focused on stuff like any of these things that you see in here. Oh, yeah. You guys don't know in character universe who I am. I am Comic Barney, Fat Bernie's brother. I'm Fat Bernie's brother, Comic Barney. Yeah, my human says that because my human already did film the episodes and has that uploaded regarding Fat Bernie's story. Yeah, Fat Bernie's backstory. All my human's gonna have to say about it is that there's enough changes to where my human will have to remake the Barney and Clifford movie, The Adventure Begins. Mainly because Fat Bernie's backstory is now very different. Yeah, I think everyone already knew that coming in. Obviously, my human's not going to spoil too much about Fat Brain's backstory, mainly because the human would prefer for you guys, as in the viewers, to see those episodes for yourselves. Which those would have happened within most of it would have been in some of the last few episodes of season 7. And there was an episode this season regarding Fat Bernie's secret life, revealing that Fat Bernie had a secret life before meeting Clifford. For those who are still wondering, yes, my nose is still broken. And my human decided to show that my nose is in fact still broken and still not fixed. Even though it's been broken for quite literally the entire time my humans actually had my plushie. You could have done better, human. You've had me for nearly 5 years. Same here. Unfortunately for my human, he ran out of ideas for me, and I went irrelevant. Especially after having characters like me, Nicole, and Clyde be featured in too many episodes in season 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna scoot away from him, the Allseer. Plus, as what you guys can call him over there specifically as, is the Allseer. But since I assume you guys have probably been wondering where I've been for the last few years, to keep this a long story short, my entire family cut ties with me completely. Gave up on trying to quote unquote fix me, and yeah. I haven't really seen much of anyone in my family for a few years now. If anyone was expecting me to have some sort of redemption, you would have unfortunately been wrong. Because I fell into complete rock bottom. And I'm totally not scraping for dimes. Who just laughed? Oh, of course you would have. Oh, you totally did not just fall into the complete deep end because of your own You totally did not just fall into the dark end, into the rock bottom. You totally did not fall into rock bottom because of your own ego. Shut up, Comic Barney. Come on, you gotta admit it's quite funny. You're so pathetic that your entire family cut ties with you entirely. And you haven't seen really much of any of your family for years now. And you're scraping for dimes. It's quite funny. No, it's not. It is to me because you're just a... Let's face it, Claus. You are just a stinky bum. You're a stinky bum. Yeah, whatever. Comic Barney. Oh yeah, Fat Bernie's obviously a stinky bum. He's a stinky bum. And I laugh every time Fat Bernie dies. But I poop in fear regarding whatever happens to his ex-bodies. Since I'm the only other person who really knows what happens. And I'm not going to say it out loud to these two. Yeah, Claus. You really should be ashamed of yourself. You could have done better. The audience wanted you to do better. But you failed at that. In every aspect. And now you're alone. You're mostly alone scraping for dimes. Scraping for dimes. Whatever, Comic Barney. Yeah, there's a thing about me. I'm more of the serious one. Between me and Fat Bernie, I'm the serious one. And I absolutely despise Fat Bernie regarding something that Fat Bernie did before he met Clifford. Because I knew Fat Bernie longer. And no, and yes, I originally looked exactly like Fat Bernie. It's just that I've had surgery to avoid the cops. Because they would have shot my ass on sight. They would have killed me on sight if I did that surgery. What didn't Fat Bernie do against Clifford? Fat Bernie's a stinky bum. And it's still insane how that stinky bum managed to join Congress last year. And it's even crazier that he managed to keep that job for as long as he has. And yes, mainly because I'm trying to find a way to take his ass down. Because Fat Bernie was supposed to be Comic Barney. But Fat Bernie was considered a failure. Fat Bernie was originally called Comic Barney by his creator. Which no is not the same creator as you guys might have remembered from The Adventure Begins. Because like my human said, my human changed a lot, basically everything of Fat Bernie's backstory, and the one that actually seems more likely regarding Fat Bernie. Which now means Barney Walker's purpose was kind of pointless. Mainly because, yeah, for how long the Bernie Clifford show's been running, continuity errors are definitely kind of bound to happen in a way. Like, my human forgot about the events, so my human's forgotten a lot of stuff regarding the older lore. To where, like, if my human was to do any follow-up to it, my human would most likely not realize that it was a follow-up and probably would accidentally do a continuity error. Which... yeah, Fat Bernie kind of got retconned. Fat Bernie's backstory really got retconned. Yeah, my human probably should do that at some point. If my human really had to. But like Fat Bernie's backstory, like The Adventure Begins, the Bernie and Clifford movie, The Adventure Begins, it was something that was really bound to be, well, changed. Because that was before Clifford even had his backstory. The Clifford Nom. Which my human knows you guys seen the Clifford Nom, at least the first one. Speaking about that, how the Cliffords gained their own entire dimension was finally explained recently in the most recent Clifford Nom movie, The Clifford Nom, The Secrets of the War. Not that. My human meant the pre-Clifford Nom, because the Clifford Nom, The Secrets of... well, crap, human. You accidentally mentioned another... something with a logo that you actually made that's actually on your DeviantArt account. I guess my human just accidentally revealed the next major thing regarding the Clifford species, I guess. My human accidentally revealed the title. Oh well, guess I'm gonna probably have to kind of promote it in a way. It'll be coming soon. Not like too soon, but it'll be coming in like, let me put it this way. It'll be coming in a few weeks. At least after the plushie that's currently on its way gets here. Because it will have involvement with that. Wait a minute. Yo, buddy from Dinosaur Train? Yeah, what do you want? I just had a horrific realization. What? The 2024 Barney design? I think they might have ripped your design off directly in a way. Just repainted you purple and did some very minor changes and called it Barney. I might be mistaken here, but if that theory, if that's actually true, that would be the most horrific horror. That would be the most horrific realization I've ever had in my life. You got to be kidding me. I'm not. My human just thought of this just now. And I just finished my call. Because, yes, I literally just called Buddy from Dinosaur Train on the other end. That was Buddy from Dinosaur Train on the other end of that phone. And I had to tell him my horrific realization that just came into my human's mind. And obviously my human had to make some sort of joke on that. Guys, please tell me I do not look like Buddy from Dinosaur Train. Because if someone says yes, I look like Buddy from Dinosaur Train, I might actually have to meet Dan Sobel himself. And guys, he's creepy. He's very creepy, and I do not want to meet him. I do not want to meet Dan Sobel. I do not want to meet that guy. Hubby bubby bubby ba. Whatever. Guys, do I look like Buddy from Dinosaur Train? Please tell me that I don't. Yeah, you look like Buddy from Dinosaur Train. Oh no. Hi guys, it's me, Dan Sobel. I don't want to meet Dan Sobel. Ah! I don't want to meet Dan Sobel. I don't want to see his stinky room. I don't want to see it. You look like Buddy from Dinosaur Train. No, Dan Sobel. No. No. Dan Sobel, no. Ah! You know what? I'm eating you. I'm a dinosaur, and you're my food. Nom 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 nom. Ah! 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 Nom 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 nom. It was stinky in there. It was horrific in there. Dan so Dan Sobel's room was really stinky. It was disgustingly stinky, and there was too much. There was too many clues from Blue's Clues in his room. Yo, you're lucky. You're lucky you don't know who Dan Sobel is. Oh my god. You're so lucky. You're so lucky you don't know Dan Sobel. Exactly. Yes, Roofy Rainbow. Exactly. The less you know, the better regarding Dan Sobel. Not knowing about his existence is better. Dan Sobel is not a person that all my human's gonna say about Dan Sobel is who Andrew Ditch wants to be. He has to be like my human bets he's like Andrew Ditch's like idol or some crazy thing like that. Which is what my human would be saying, but Andrew Ditch is like twice his age. And you're also now you're really lucky. But my human will say it anyways in the most simplest way. Andrew Ditch is this guy who fakes autism online and does numerous other disgusting things. Like very disgusting things that my human's not going to talk about here. If you really want to know, you can look it up at your own risk. My human's not explaining Andrew Ditch any further. Oh yeah, I called him a very bad dinosaur. He cried about it, and then I ate him. And I chanted years after eating him. When I first heard of the circle of death joke, I just went straight up, went like, the circle of death. And I guess that's what's happening to Fat Bernie right now. Wherever he's at. Yeah, I wonder where. Oh yeah. I ate Arlo. He was a very, very bad dinosaur. He was a bad dinosaur to me. I was his loan shark. Oh, it's funny, human. Obviously, that did not actually happen in the actual movie. It's just my human joking, making jokes, making really funny jokes. Yeah, I was Arlos's loan shark. You see, Arlo the dinosaur was he was an adult, like miniature. He was a miniature adult, and you see, he had this surgery to make him look younger, way younger, like underage younger, and he was trying to see other dinosaurs that are not legal age, not age of consent. And I was his loan shark. And I only became his loan shark because I wanted him dead. And I wanted to eat him. And I ate him that night. He was the one who took Arlo to me. And I ate both of them. I was really hungry. And I ate both of them. And if I didn't eat him, he was going to be caught by the FBI, and the FBI was going to find out where I live. And I wasn't going to have that happen, so I ate Spot. Spot was almost captured by the FBI, so I had to eat him before the FBI actually caught him. And he might still be in my stomach, but I would have to warn you that he's he's like 84 years old in my stomach right now. Still evading his taxes and the FBI. What type of question is that? Around here, we got Drunk Unicorn, but my human would have to dig him out. My human's not doing that right now. My human's just not really a fan of the movie. Plus, my human's not really a fan of Disney IP for a multitude of reasons. Especially regarding how woke Disney has become over the last few years, or really Hollywood in general. Or as my human will put it, as forced woke, which forced woke would be them trying to shove the woke into everything, like literally everything. Or almost literally everything. Not like literally everything, but almost. It wasn't too far off. Oh, the 2000 dinosaur movie? My human can put it in a specific context. Most people view that movie as a ripoff of The Land Before Time. Like, most people actually consider it as a ripoff to The Land Before Time. For some reason. And that reason my human does not know. Oh. 2025 Snow White. Guys, do we have anything that could remove any of our memories of 2025 Snow White? It was so bad. I would rather be watching Dragon Ball Evolution right now. Excuse me, I gotta go I gotta give an apology to Dragon Ball Evolution. Dragon Ball Evolution, we are so sorry. We are so sorry for calling you the worst movie ever to exist. It's now Snow White. 2025 Snow White is so bad. It is so bad that I'd rather watch you than 2025 Snow White. It was so ass. It was so ass. It was so horrible. My human tried to watch when my human tried to watch it. He couldn't even watch it. He had to skip every single scene. And that was the only way my human was able to even slightly watch it. It was that bad. Oh yeah. Hey Stitch, I heard Ohala mean, or whatever word you said, does not mean family anymore. That's what the live action one did. You can be mad all you want, Stitch, but that's reality. The 2025 Lilo and Stitch movie. Oh yeah, I know you're mad. I know you're mad, Stitch. And you're even more mad, Captain Gantu, because you weren't even in it. They just made Jumba the villain, which makes zero sense, especially if you actually seen the original. Like, and guys, we cannot talk about Disney without talking about the shills. Like John Campia, John Roca, or as my human calls him, Woka the Hutt. And these people that are getting paid by Disney and having these fake reactions. No, my human does not have a Stitch plushie. But if my human does, he would not be very happy about the 2025 Lilo and Stitch live action remake. He would not. And live action Toothless, your movie's literally just the animated movie but live action, which is, yeah, faithful, but really? Like, the only difference is there was only so little dialogue, but I get that the live action remakes, they always ruin it, but you're just bland. I don't even know what to say to you. Live action 2025, How to Train Your Dragon. Like, yeah, you're watchable. Ew. The original How to Train Your Dragon movies were actually good. But you, live action How to Train Your Dragon, you're just literally a copy. Like, you have nothing to offer. You have nothing to offer. Like, you did serve the purpose. You're one of the first live action remakes to actually serve the remake part of it. But other than that, you're just bland. You're just same thing beat to beat. Like, you don't need to watch both the animated one and live action one. For that, you could just simply pick one. In that case, Comic Barney, what have you got to say about the movie Mufasa the Lion King that came out last year? The movie that was going against Sonic Movie 3? No, my human does not have a Toothless plushie. Badger Skulls has multiple Toothless plushies. believe it or not. You want to talk about Mufasa? I just want to know what your opinion is on it. Oh yeah, that song went very viral. It was everywhere on the internet. But all I'm going to say is thank everything that Sonic Movie 3 beated Mufasa. Even though, yeah, Mufasa did ended up getting more money at the end eventually. But Sonic Movie 3 was better. Way better than Mufasa. Mainly because my human's not a fan of Disney. Not that many when it comes to Star Wars plushies. When it came to Star Wars, it would be the Legos that my human would specialize in getting. But my human hasn't really been getting really any Legos for like a while. Yeah, since the humans moved. Since at least before the humans moved. When it comes to Legos. In general. Not just Star Wars Legos, but Legos in general. A comic Barney. Yeah. Yeah. Claws. Oh, yeah. My human even pointed that out. Like, my human knew instantly what was exactly going to happen. Like, for like those scenes, my human knew it was coming. My human knew that the second child was going to be Kion. And before you ask, yes, my human saw the Lion Guard last year. And my human is like, holy crap. How, for a show like this, why didn't they just put it on Disney Channel itself? But no, they had to put it on Disney Junior. Like, you guys will especially get it later. You guys will especially get it if you actually seen the show yourself. What my human's talking about. Of why my human's like, holy crap, this show should have been on Disney Channel itself. But no, they posted it on Disney Junior. Quite something for a show like that. But yeah, my human might as well would have pointed that out by now. Yeah, you just reminded my human about that scene. My human had to say something about that scene. But you want to know the main thing about Mufasa, Claus? The movie's forgettable. Very forgettable. My human didn't watch it until it came on to Disney Plus. And you know, on like the mobile devices, there's these apps that you can use to watch any movie or show for free. One's like Wadfix, but my human knows he's saying the name of the thing wrong. But you'll know if you looked it up on your phone or tablet or whatever. Since you're a dinosaur, what do you think of Jurassic World Rebirth? True. But regarding your human, did you forget what you were about to have me say? No. So, but human did for a second. So in that case, I'll say it again. Since you're a dinosaur, what's your opinion on Jurassic World Rebirth? Man, my human really thought that movie was going to be good. Like, the movie was literally failed in the aspect that it was advertised as. It was advertised to have horror. And you want to know what it didn't have? The very thing that it was advertised for. Horror. So yeah, it was a very disappointing. It was kind of, if not really disappointing movie. My human was so looking forward to that movie too. But at least Superman wasn't as disappointing. At least for Superman, it was a decent start to a new cinematic universe. Yeah, my human definitely has played the Lego Star Wars games before. You know, like the classic. My human's talking about the classic 3. My human's not talking about anything that came after that. My human's talking about specifically the OG 3 Lego Star Wars games. And yes, that includes Lego Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars. My human did not forget about that one. Oh yeah, that's very popular online. My humans ran into those videos on his recommendations before. Alright, Comic Barney. What do you think of Fantastic Four? The first steps? Yes. You know, that movie literally has to succeed because it's like a must watch. Like, you have to watch it before Avengers Doomsday comes out and Secret Wars. Yeah, my human. Is it the complete saga was just the first two games put together? Yeah, they were, weren't they? Yes. You know what's crazy? What? You remember Lego Jurassic World? Or miraculously, does anyone remember Lego Jurassic World? Or did everyone forget about that game? What's exactly your point regarding Lego Jurassic World? Ooh, you really want to know what my point is regarding does anyone remember Lego Jurassic World? That no one did a follow up Lego Jurassic World game. Like Lego Jurassic World literally just was the first four movies, but Lego, but Legoified or Lego eggoed. Like you would really think that they would have made a sequel game to Jurassic World, to Lego Jurassic World. And yet, oh, where is it now? Oh, wait, I don't see it. What makes you so mad about there not being a sequel to Lego Jurassic World? Like, come on, like, you've had, like, now three Jurassic World movies. Like, Lego Jurassic World came out same year as the movie Jurassic World. It's just the four movies that existed at its time, and yet they didn't make no sequel. Like, Lego, what were you thinking? You know that game, that follow-up sequel game to Lego Jurassic World. Just think about the money. Think about the money, Lego. Think about the money it would make. We need it. We need it. We need a sequel to Lego Jurassic World. Or basically a remake of the game that has the newer movies in it to make the game longer. Yeah, definite opportunity missed. As I was just saying. Oh yeah, Lego. That's why I'm like, think about the money, Lego. Think about the money. But oh wait. But at least we have Jurassic World Evolution 3 coming. Oh my god. I just said it. The Jurassic World game that's finally going to bring my human some old ass memories about Zoo Tycoon 2 Ultimate Edition that has all the add-ons, or DLCs or whatever. It's got the breeding. The main thing that's been missing in the previous two games. My human's so excited for that game. Jurassic World Evolution 3. At least we're getting that. At least we're getting Jurassic World Evolution 3 Finally. Ugh. Oh. You want to know the thing about most movies, most dinosaur movies nowadays? Most of them are ripoffs of Jurassic Park. Yeah, there is dinosaur movies that aren't ripoffs of Jurassic Park. But like most of them, my human has not played any of the Lego games for like years. Many years. Like before my human even started this channel, like years. It's been a very long time since my human has last touched a Lego game. But you want to know something? Yeah. While we're on the topic of Lego games, you want to know a Lego game that would seem... You want to know the Lego game that seems to last forever? Like seems to never end? That seemed to never end? What? The Lego Harry Potter game. Or games. Yeah, the Lego Harry Potter game. Like, I'm telling you, that game lasts forever. It lasts, like, forever. And my humans never beated that game before. Like, ever. But, like, my human's not joking. The game seems like it takes forever. Like, it was the game that my human thought would take forever to beat. Oh yeah, my human forgot the the opening. Oh my god, the opening for Jurassic World Rebirth. Like, oh my god, like you see the opening, you'll realize how stupid the opening is. It's really ridiculous. So the thing that causes the events of the opening scene is a rapper bar. Like it was like a it was like a wrapper. It was like a wrapper of some sort of candy. Yeah, a Snickers bar. Yeah, it was a Snickers bar. A Snicker bar getting sucked. Some dude dropping a Snickers bar, and it getting sucked into a vent on a door, thus causing the door to malfunction, and it causes an entire security issue, causing the D-Rex to be able to escape and kill those people. My human once did watch the entirety of the Flintstones, the show, via MeTV. Like, my human would turn it on. My human would have MeTV on every night at 6, or like 6-ish, when a Flintstones episode would come on, and my human would watch it. Yeah, my human watched every episode. of the original Flintstones. But if you're gonna ask my human, but that was back a very long time ago. And if you ask my human if he remembers anything, it's gonna be a hell nah. My human does not remember much. But yeah, my human knows that. Like, it's not like my human forgot everything. It's just my human, like, my human would only remember very basic things. And don't get me started on that one character from the Flintstones that they only brought in the later seasons just to try to rise up its ratings, like what every show did at that time. Great Kazoo. You know I'm talking about you. You and your so crazily uninteresting stuff. Oh my god. You're quite literally just you're practically just prehistoric Scrappy Doo. Like, you're a prehistoric Scrappy Doo. With magic. And green. And an alien. And not a dog at all. Great question. That's what anyone would want to know. Anyone who's over the age of 60. Anyone who's like really old and remembers watching the Flintstones back when it first came out in the 60s. But yeah, great question. Why did they add the quote Great Kazoo in the final season? Why they did it? How do we will never know. Oh wait, we do know. They did it specifically for one reason. And it's the same reason as why any show in that time in their last legs of seasons would bring a new character for in the final season. Ratings. And you want to know what it always does? Backfire. Like hell. Have you guys ever seen Knight Rider? Like this, there's another example of that happens in Knight Rider in the final season, in season 4. There's this one guy who becomes who just magically becomes one of the members of the main cast for the entirety of season 4, the last season of Knight Rider. And they only did that and my human assumes they only did that for ratings. My human doesn't even remember the character's name. So anything else you would like to ask me, Claus? Yeah, my human might well get more. My human is planning on getting more Barneys soon. No, my human does not have a plushie of Dino. Huh. Hey, Comic Barney. Yeah? Tell me. Do you or do you not remember? Tell me. Jurassic Park Builder. It was peak. It was peak. Its shutdown was a was a tragedy. It was peak. It was good. It was it was so special in every way possible. It it was so peak. Even though we have Jurassic World the game, even it could not outmatch the nostalgia, the the gravitas of such great game that was Jurassic Park Builder. It was peak. It was so great that when it was shut down back in 2020, it was a tragedy. It was a it going away, it being shut down was a tragedy. The game was peak. That mobile game was one of the best mobile games ever to exist. It was so good, and it's gone. And it's been gone for 5 years now. Hell, the game's so good, I have to try to kneel down to its memory. Jurassic Park Builder, you were truly a great game. You were one of the best mobile games ever to exist. And you're still gone 5 years from now, and that is still sad. One day, one day, we will have a fully remastered version of you. Either it's official or fan made. You were that great of a game. A mobile game that was so great. So great of a mobile game of building Jurassic Park. And a mobile game that started before Jurassic World came out. Great question. Great question. That's what my human would like to know. That's a great question that my human wish he knew. Why Jurassic Park Builder, one of the greatest mobile games ever to exist, shut down back in 2020? Like, it was really good. Like, it was really, really, really good. My human remembers it being really good. There was, at least we still have the videos to watch on YouTube. At least we still have the videos to watch on YouTube of those people playing you in your greatness. Jurassic Park Builder. Oh no, it was not the pandemic. The game shut down before the pandemic. Like, the game shut down the game shut down back in like January, February, or even March. Like, it was not too long before the pandemic really became an issue, but it was before it. It was before the pandemic, but it did happen in very early 2020. Jurassic Park Builder, you will forever be missed. My glorious king of mobile games. Did you really just call Jurassic Park Builder your glorious king? Yes. Yes, I did. Are you even crying while saying that? Yes, I am. it's a as me, the plushie, am crying because of a game that was so great that got shut down those years ago. Jurassic Park Builder, one of the greatest mobile games ever to exist. The tragedy of Jurassic Park Builder. Jurassic Park Builder will forever be missed and will forever be regarded as one of the best mobile games ever to exist for how fun it was. Even though we have Jurassic World the game, which has most of the functions of Jurassic Park Builder, but even then, it cannot fill the complete gap that was Jurassic Park Builder. And that's enough of my human having me rant about Jurassic Park Builder, one of the greatest mobile games ever to exist, and my glorious king of mobile games. Well, the Jurassic World Evolution games, especially at least Jurassic World Evolution 2, until Jurassic World Evolution 3 comes out. Especially if you want to do something like play on Sandbox. Like, yeah, the second one was an improvement over the first. Like, the Jurassic World Evolution games, each one is an improvement over the last. Like, Jurassic World Evolution 2 is better than the first game. Yeah, my human's seen them, but the thing is, my human does not remember them at all. And it's not in my human's interest or priority to really watch them, because my human has mainly because there's other things that interest my human currently. Like, for example, a show my human recently watched and finished, My Hero Academia. And Dragon Ball, because of Badger Skull's Dragon Ball, and Goku Black, Bowser's Glorious King, like my human said, he does not remember. But wait a minute, my human remembers this. In the prequel Flintstones movie, Flintstones movies, before, from like the beginning of the movie, since it was about how Fred and Barney met their wives and got married. You want to know something that my human remembers specifically at the very beginning of the movie? You guys are not going to believe it. If you guys forgot, you guys are not going to believe it. Guess who appears? Guess who appears and is with them and is with Fred and Barney that entire movie? You're not going to believe it. Who it was? I'm joking. You know who it is. You guys remember the movie while my human doesn't, but my human remembers this one specific thing. Yup, exactly. It was the Great Kazoo. He was there in that movie, meaning, oh my god. My human doesn't know if does he appear in the other one? Or is it just that prequel one that he appears out of those two live action Flintstones movies? But yeah, my human had to point that out because my human did remember that. Crazy how my human remembered that. But my human did. Oh, good. My human had to check. So, guys, yeah. You guys might already know what I'm about to say. Oh yeah, Gazoo is absolute ass. The Great Gazoo is absolute ass, and is a terrible character. And they only added him specifically for ratings, just like Scrappy Doo kind of was. Scrappy Doo? Oh, believe me. You look up how hated of a character Scrappy Doo is, you'll find out. Well, everyone, this kind of does it for this live stream. So yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, do all that, and yeah, bye.